Nvidia and AMD are driving up prices on purpose. How they're doing this is they're limiting the amount of supply of graphics cards they hand out every month or every set of shipments. What this does, of course, is lower the amount of available graphics cards, at least new graphics cards out there, leaving us with a heavy demand and driving up the prices, similar to what we had with less cards going to gamers because they're cryptocurrency and people are buying them up. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get back to the prices they had a couple months ago. They were raking in some serious profit, and they're really having a hard time now actually making similar numbers. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to raise the price so they can get back up to those numbers and try to get, more margins and stuff than they had before. So my question to ask is this: if you're sitting here and you were planning on getting a new graphics card, what impact is this going to have? How bad will this be? Things like that. So let me go down the list. First of all, number one, I think AMD may be doing this simply because they're about to release another graphics card, Vega 2. Nvidia has said they're not going to be releasing any new gaming cards for a while. That doesn't mean that they still will just blatantly just come out with something new just because they didn't want to, they were hiding it. They didn't want to, talk about it. They didn't want to have AMD, scared about it, something like that. So I don't think that it's necessarily, out of the question that we see some new graphics cards and then that will, bring prices back down. But I do think as of now we have a lot of graphics card companies basically just limiting the amount of shipments they have, trying to bring back prices up. So my thing is, if you're interested in buying a graphics card now, I think that we're kind of at that point right now. Tonight now is going to be the best price, and then moving on until we see whenever the new graphics card come out is going to be the next lowest price. From now and then it's going to be a big spike, and I would expect to see something along there, because I think it does definitely show that the companies are very greedy, that they do want to make a lot of money, especially from poor gamers that are the only ones left now that are buying the cards. I feel like, all these gamers that have been loyal to the brands and still want to come back and buy a new graphics card are now here going, well, hey, I wanted to buy a graphics card and now the prices are back. I waited for prices to come back now that I finally have the money, they're back up because the company itself wants to make more money, not just because of situational, customers and stuff. The company itself just wants to drive up prices even more. So my point in today's video is not to, encourage hate on the companies. I think it may, for AMD, I know they are releasing a new card soon, so it would make sense that they're phasing out the production of the last gen card. And yes, that would drive up prices temporarily, but for Nvidia, we don't really have another card that we know of in the works. So yes, they may be producing another card, and that may be a reason why they're slowing down the shipments. But I do think that as of what we know now, it does look like Nvidia is being very greedy. That's what we have of what we know now. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, of course, give the video a thumbs up. And of course, thank you very much for watching. Check out my channel for other cool tech-related things, news, reviews, unboxings, things like that. But thank you very much. Goodbye.